Hi, my name is Amy. Thank you very much for watching, and let's make some bad financial decisions together. This is for entertainment purposes only, so if you're entertained, please like and subscribe. I really appreciate that. So today I wanted to go over the first deluxe only feature that is on YieldMight. And I know that it still needs work to be done, but I am pretty happy with what it is so far and the direction it's going in. So what is this deluxe versus everything else? Well, I published subscription plans on YieldMight last week, and so far we have a standard and a deluxe version. The standard is just don't display banner ads, please. And then the deluxe version has no ads, and now we have the My Favorites functionality. And I'm not sponsored, but I am the creator of YieldMight, so there is going to be a coupon in the description down below. It is BFD20 for 20% off of any of the plans that you want to be a part of. So the intention of this is this will always be accessible as a free user, but for the deluxe members, I want to make sure that YieldMight is the most convenient thing that they can use, and to just keep giving more and more features to you all to thank you for your support of YieldMight and me and making all of this possible to do full time. So what do we do? If you say, I want to compare S&P 500 funds, so you can go to the underlyings and click on the S&P 500. And so you say, my favorites here are XDTE, YSPY, XPay, QILD, SPY, and TSPY. So the next time you come in here, you can click on Show My Favorites, and it'll only show the ones that you're interested in. So you can favorite the ones that are in your portfolio, or you can favorite things that you want to compare. And the reason why you would want to do that is when you click onto Compare Funds, it will show your favorites automatically. This takes a little bit for it to recognize that you are a favorite. See, there we go. So it'll have YSPY, XDTE, XPay, TSPY, SPY, and QILD. And so you'll be able to use this comparison table that we had for, you can also use this comparison table for as a free user, but this will automatically have the your favorites. I'm just doing the mostest today. Anyways, so, and then you can go into the My Favorites section. And so once it detects that you are a deluxe user, it will actually show this stuff. There you go. So I am going to work on this being a more seamless experience of it not having that big of a wait, but it's basically just confirming with Stripe what your status is. So I'll get that to be quicker in the future, but so you can have the distributions over time, and you can see what everybody's doing, and then the price action over time. And then I have the tables that are the same pretty much as what's in the comparison table, just taken out to only be the percent NAV change over time, and then the dollar amount change over time, and the total return if you had invested $10,000 3, 6, 9, and 12 months ago. So you can click on these and you can sort by the most, just to compare everything and see like what would you have for the most total return over these time periods. And I will be adding more charts and more filters and everything like that into this section, but it is only accessible as a Deluxe user. So hopefully this is something you all find interesting and also helpful. So if you are a free user or you're on the standard plan, when you're in the My Favorites, it'll have a sample distribution chart and a price history, but you won't be able to change or add any favorites, and then it will just show you what tables are available. So in the favorites, you can also, like, if you're like, I don't actually care about T-Spy that much, you can take it out. And if you want to see how if you want to add a favorite, you can add the ticker and it will dynamically add that to the charts and the tables. So yeah, that is the feature I wanted to show you all. That is the first Deluxe only feature on YieldMight. And my next steps, if you look at the pricing page, I'm going to have it save it, the option to save it in a database. That way, if you do it on your desktop and then you're on your phone, you can see it. And if you're, on your phone, the opposite way, that'll work. And then also your portfolio. I like having it just be on localhost, not saved anywhere, but I will add the option for you to save it to the application. That way, if you're switching from mobile to your desktop, or you're on multiple devices or in different browsers, the information for your portfolio will be the same. And I do have a list of things for improvements for Deluxe users and just regular users. So one thing I did change for the standard and free users is in the compare funds section. Before, there was nothing selected. It was a little bit jarring. So if you are not a Deluxe member, the broad index theme will be selected by default. So the thing that, like, if you don't want to know about broad indexes, you just uncheck it and you say, I'm actually want to know more about crypto, and you can just click on that and get all the crypto. Or we have the drop down and you can say, I wanted to compare by the underlying everything Amazon, or if you know exactly which underlying, or if you want to do it by issuer and you say, I don't want to see anything YieldMax, but I am interested in curve ones, you can do that, or you can look at all of the tickers in alphabetical order and just choose them individually. So, and you can compare whatever you want. And this is for every user. The Deluxe users just have an extra by favorites. And that way, if you're in the compare funds section, you have the by favorites, by theme, by alphabetical, by underlying, and by issuer. So you still have the same functionality, just I think a little bit better, because I think I usually wind up just on this page here. And for some reason, they add the favorites very slowly. So I'm going to try to fix that so that once it knows you're Deluxe, you don't have to wait for it to load every card individually. But as you are going, you can choose which ones you like, and you can go into the details still, and you can see this distribution data all the time. You can change the starting amount, the stock price, and the dividend amount just to see what the additional shares and the distribution amount would be. And then I have the math behind what the total value is for 3, 6, 9, and 12 months for each ticker individually. It's just that I was hearing that people want to be able to compare these funds and have this chart for multiple things at the same time and it be pretty readable. So that's what we have for the very first feature on YieldMight for the Deluxe users. So once again, the coupon code will be BFD20. I am going to change my description so it's always there in my settings in YouTube. And I'd really love to thank the members of this channel. You all are really helping make YieldMight and this channel more sustainable as something I do full time. So thank you so much, M. Curry, Joey Davis, Brian Ningle, Shane O'Mac, Next Up 4E, Russell O'Mahony, Leroy Gibbons, Scott Behringer, Michael Holiday, Bill Bryant, Patriot Spalding, BGP Automotive, Opinion in Mind, Jetta, and Omega Werewolf X. You all are amazing. And today's question is the same question I have every time I have a YieldMight feature. What do you want to see from YieldMight, from me as a change? Please always tell me if something is broken. If you're having trouble with something, I am always available to try to make things better. And am I missing any tickers that you are expecting to be in here? Because I am slowly adding them as I've been working on adding new features to YieldMight. So I will let you all know as things progress, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all later. Bye.